Queensland researcher Ronald Pegg from Townsville made some amazing observations concerning this non-religious CD-ROM entitled Ancient Civilizations of the Mediterranean. Pegg found that some of its contents have been described or depicted in over 15 ancient texts spanning 3000 BCE to 1830 Common Era. Hello, my name is Eddie Pengelly, Chief Researcher for PPHC Study Group Adelaide. I decided to investigate whether these texts do in fact contain the contents of the ancient CD-ROM. Besides this CD-ROM, Ronald Pegg also asserted that two other discs were also seen back in the past, the Grolier Encyclopedia and the Redshift 2 astronomical discs. My findings appear in these books and confirm Pegg's claim that finding modern objects documented, described and depicted in ancient texts is proof of time travel. This book reports where pictures from the ancient CD-ROM are documented in ancient Mesopotamian stories, the Atlantis legend, the Book of Mormon, the Quran, the Gospel of Matthew, and how Hindu and Buddhist traditions count the number of main pages from the ancient CD-ROM. The Old Testament's Moses stories describe a computer system and some contents from the ancients and Grolier CD-ROMs. This book reports where Gospel of Mark describes pictures from the ancient CD-ROM. The Book of Mormon describes pictures from the ancients and Grolier CD-ROM. The creation account told by Moses is describing the opening sequence from the ancients and Grolier CD-ROMs. Nostradamus viewed both the ancients and Grolier CD-ROMs, and in his first quatrain tells us that the disc rests on the saddle in the air, and is describing a computer's protruding CD tray. The Grolier CD-ROM was the source of his future information that he encoded and placed in his quatrains. This book reports where three named biblical prophets had separate encounters with time travelers and the compact discs. Ezekiel was shown pictures from the ancient CD-ROM. Daniel was shown pictures from the ancient CD-ROM and specific historical events from the Grolier CD. John was shown pictures from the ancient CD-ROM and specific historical events from the Grolier, and also particular astronomical events from Redshift 2. After making all these observations, Ronald Pegg came to a conclusion. Encounters with time travellers showing the ancient CD-ROM is the ultimate source of all mythologies and all religions during this time period on planet Earth. This bold claim has to be challenged, so in part 2 we put it to the test.